Once you can get out of your tiny, puny little human mind, you will be able to experience just how limitless you are. You get to manifest anything here. You get to be everything here. You get to be the funniest, the most beautiful, the smartest. You get to be the most loved person in this world, in your reality, and not just the things that your human mind can imagine right now. You get to have it all. A life that literally exists beyond your current way of thinking. That life that you can't even fathom is already yours. Have you seen that new episode of Black Mirror called Bête Noire? If you haven't, I might be giving a couple spoilers, so you might want to pause, watch that, and come back to this video. Basically, the main character has this little device that she wears, and when she speaks into it, she shifts into a parallel reality where that one thing is different. And that is such a perfect metaphor for manifestation. When we manifest, we're shifting into a reality where that one thing we're manifesting is different. So although the rest of the world may look completely unchanged, we have that one thing. We're not actually like conjuring up something out of nothing. We're just shifting into that parallel reality. Super cool. You've got to watch that episode. At the end of the episode, she speaks into the little thing and says, "I am the empress of the universe." And suddenly everything completely changes. She's not just living this like normal 3D life that we're all living right now. She is like on a mountaintop with thousands of people underneath her, bowing down to her and chanting her name. And it made me realize we are out here using manifestation for crumbs compared to the power that it actually holds, that we actually hold. We are spending days wasting away using affirmations to get a raise, to make $1,000 more a month, to get a text message, when all we have to do is declare that we are empress of the world, and our whole realities can shift to something that much bigger. We want to be manifesting our dream life, and our dream life isn't just this one tiny detail changing. We can have it all. We have to choose the version of us that has it all and speak that into existence. Not the version of us that can have it someday or that's working towards getting there. Not the version of us that's healing themselves or working hard enough. We get to be that right now. As quick as you snap your finger, you get to be that. You get to be everything. You get to have everything. You get to have everything unfolding for you on its way to you. Everything. Are you understanding the gravity of that word? Everything? You get to have anything and everything. All of it. But before we go any further, I want to take a second to talk to y'all about Psychic Source, who is sponsoring this video. Psychic Source is the oldest and most trusted psychic service in the industry. Their advisors are committed to hope, healing, and empowerment through metaphysical guidance. So if you're feeling stuck in your manifestation or you need some advice, you can connect with a professional advisor however you feel most comfortable. Phone call, video call, or text. I personally find that a phone call or a video call can really help you get the most out of your session. By using my code, you can get 40 minutes for just $19.80, and it's completely risk-free. And also, you don't have to use all of those minutes in one session, so you can really look around and find the best genuine connection for you. Just go to trypsychicsource.com/erincav, or you can scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in my description box below. If you are ready to really propel your manifestation game and become empress or emperor of the universe, this is a great start to help you. So here's the thing. You don't have to believe in something to manifest. We say that our assumptions are what create our reality, but how many times are we just repeatedly thinking about one thing, even if we might not want it, and that ends up manifesting into our realities? So you just have to choose. Manifestation is about choosing and being specific. You choose what you want to experience, and we affirm it, we visualize it, or we script it, or we do any other technique. I don't know, we stand on our heads if that's what brings it to us. We speak it out loud and we repeat it repeat it until it feels real. It doesn't even have to completely feel real. Sometimes I get stuff and I never even thought that I could really have it. But we're trying to get in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, which is a common misconception. It's not that we are having emotions around, like, what would we feel emotionally if our wish was fulfilled. We want to feel that it is a possibility that we can have this thing that we're manifesting. That's all it is. We want to be in the feeling that we can have it. Because once we start to see it, that is when we'll start to believe that we can really get it. And the more that you practice this, it will be easier to believe things before you see them. But I'm talking about in the very beginning. Once you really believe stuff and it becomes your assumption, that is when it's pretty much going to be solid there in your reality. And you've just got to remember that there is nothing out there that can stop you. There is no person deciding whether or not you get to have your thing. There is no universe outside you deciding if there's something better for you instead, or divine timing. It's just your choice. It's your beliefs. You're the only one that can stop yourself. Let's go a little deeper into that. In the Bible, it says, God made us all in his likeness. We are God's son, right? So we're like we're a piece of God. But as I've said before, God can't be a piece because God is whole, complete fulfillment. So that means we're not a piece of God. We're not a part of God. We are divine. We are whole, complete, fulfilled. God can't be sick. God can't be poor. God can't be unloved. God can't be unfulfilled because God is whole. God is everything. God, the universe, the operant power, source energy, all of that is whole, complete. Creation is finished. And since God can't be any of these bad things that we don't want to be experiencing, that we don't want to be, we can't be. He also said this, there are no other gods before me. I am the Lord and there is no other. Did you know that the word Lord means law? I am the law and there is no other. I am the law of creation, aka I am the law of assumption. I am the law of being, and there is no other before me. That means that any other law that we follow, the law of attraction, the law of gravity, the law of vibration, the laws of frequency, those are all below the law of assumption. Those are all our assumptions. We create all of those laws by our beliefs. That is how powerful we are. So if we're that powerful, why do we always feel so stuck? Think about it. That is ridiculous. But I'll tell you why that is. It's because of conditioning. We've been conditioned for 30, 40, 50 years to believe specific things. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of being told we're not good enough, that we're always in competition for things. You have to be the best. Well, guess what? You already are. By your birthright, you're already the best at everything. You can win 100% of the time in your reality. We do not need to compare ourselves. We do not need to doubt or compete to show our worth. And we do not need to fight for these crumbs, these little crummy manifestations that seem so big to us right now in this moment. Because in your reality, you get to win. You get to win every time. You get to be the queen. You get to be the king. You get to be the god of your reality. You already are. You get to be the empress, emperor of your universe. Comment that right now. I am the empress or emperor of my universe. So here's a little challenge for you for the rest of this month. I want you to change how you affirm. I want you to start adding this simple phrase to the end of every affirmation. Because I am enough. Because I am enough. My SP is in love with me because I am enough. I make $1,000 a day because I am enough. I have 1 million subscribers on YouTube because I am enough. I drive the sickest Maserati in this neighborhood because I am enough. Say it with your chest. Say it in the mirror every time you walk by the mirror. Every time you have a negative thought, say it 3 times to counteract it. Say it until you feel it. Say it until you start to kind of believe it. And then keep saying it even more. Because when you know who you are, The world has no choice but to reflect that. You are the creator of it all. You're not here to chase. You're not here to compete. You are here to command. So stop shrinking yourself down to fit. Stop settling for anything. Start owning your power. Start realizing that you are more and you need to be manifesting bigger. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in a future video. Okay, bye.